wasn't a bad show, though.
I thought it was a very good show. I still give the show an easy thumbs up.
Yeah.
There was some great stuff in the show. There was some horrible stuff in the show. There was some stupid stuff in the show. And if that ain't a TNA show, I don't know what is.
Tell them that they're paid by a con.
And we are here to cover TNA Slammiversary. The main event is really the big story. I could not believe my eyes when Joe Hendry did not kick out. I was certain he was going to kick out, and he didn't. And then I laughed. I was like, what? It's in New York. Like, everybody is expecting that Mike Santana is going to win. This was like NXT TV finish. Not the finish of the main event of what you bill. Like, all throughout the show, they were talking about this is the biggest TNA pay-per-view of all time. And that was the finish. I was like, okay, well, something's got to happen. Like, I don't know what, but this can't be the end. And then, this Bigfoot Silva comes out, and he gives the belt to Trick, and it's over. I was like, oh, my God. And we all said the same thing. It's TNA.
TNA will never not be TNA.
Yes.
Think about Mustafa Ali. Guaranteed.
He's going to kill himself?
He's going to make you think he's dead.
Well,
if I had heard he was killed instantly, I would not have been like, how? I would have been like, I know exactly how. He did a tope and speared his head right into the cement. The match itself was really good.
So the worst thing in the show.
Bro.
Really?
This was the worst.
Yes.
Craig, are you kidding me? This was the worst match on a pay-per-view of this year by far.
Oh, really?
She's been doing this for a long time, and she's so bad at it. I want to ask her, do you understand what the point of pro wrestling is? You're supposed to look like you are fighting. She never does. She never does.
All right, here we go. Wait for this guy to go. All right, here we go in 3, 2.
Unbelievable, ladies. You did it. You did it. It was incredible.
There you go.
Wow.
I'm now turning to JC Jane, of all people, to save the show.
Yeah, but you know what? This was a good match.
She absolutely did. She and Moss totally saved the show.
This was the beginning of the show's turnaround.
No matter what happened before it, and no matter what happened after it, Slammiversary gets a thumbs up because of Leon, Slater, and Moose.
I was like, holy shit. This match would have been one of the best matches on any show. It doesn't matter if it's New Japan, WWE, AEW, it's CMLL. I don't care where.
And then they played that stupid song. You are, I am.
That's right.
Wrestling crowds sing with everything now. So they're singing that part. You are, I am.
AJ Francis.
Didn't trust himself.
I don't want to say that he chickened out.
I think he panicked.
Is on the way down, and he apparently just decided, I ain't fucking doing a trust fall through this ladder. I will go through this ladder feet first. This was a terrible, terrible fucking idea.
And how that rung didn't split his boys and break his taint, I will never know.
I thought he broke both legs and both testicles.
Yes. One went that way, one went the other way.
Amazingly, he's fine.
That's impossible.
I don't know how. First he comes out and he has to put himself over. He says, congratulations on winning the tag titles. You guys are catching up. Then he says, congratulations on the attendance record. We set the old record. I swear to God he said these words. He goes, it is time. The last great tag team match of all time.
Yes.
I said, what?
There will never be another great tag team match after this.
Nope.
Granny, how you doing?
I had a great day today. Brian's dad helped a lot.
Oh, good.
He did?
Went out on the freeway and got lost.
Brian could have done that.
Oh, he got lost, and it's so nice to be able to talk back and forth like that.
What are you talking about? So that was what was fun? My dad got lost and you were entertained by it?
Well.
Yeah, it was. It was fun. I had a glass of beer.
Oh, she sure did. I should have got videos of her drinking and driving her electric wheelchair, but I didn't know if that was, like, a good idea.
I could use evidence against her.
They would have mailed me a ticket.
With the passing of Ozzy, just weeks after his tribute concert, who were you lucky enough to see before their time came to an end? Yes, Granny, go ahead.
Did he really die?
He sincerely, honestly died.
Why? That would be a horrible Facebook gimmick if he was alive. Does it have to be a band?
No, of course not.
We've
I would
seen
just
lots
say
of wrestlers
Sabu.
who have died young.
Yeah, Sabu's the most. Sabu's exactly like Ozzy. At his final performance, and then very shortly thereafter, he passed away.
Stephanie, I think it's VAQUE
R.
versus the FYRE. I don't know either one of these two.
Stephanie and Alba Fire.
Okay. Quite a difference in outfits. One skimpy and one dressed in what looked like a suit. A few devil kisses. Face banging on the mat at fast speed. Somebody came in. Was it Dipper, Ripper? What was that?
Dipper.
Excuse me?
Monster Ripper.
I want to hear more about the Devil's Kiss.
I want to hear more about Dipper Ripper. Is there anything you want to say about the Hulkster, Vinny?
I don't think I have much to add that has been said a zillion times already today. For the record, his WCW music was cooler than his WWF music.
Better than Real American?
I think it's a blatant.
Wow.
It's a blatant ripoff of Real American, but I think it's actually better.
Yesterday was the day that Tony did an interview and was asked why he didn't announce matches until the very last minute. And he did that whole talk about Twitter engagement, and there's a lot of engagement on Twitter. Well, last night, I knew 2 matches for Dynamite and nothing else. And he did all of his announcements on Twitter before the show. And the show did not do a good number. It did 608,000 viewers and a .14. We have no proof that bombardment of Twitter and media engagement yesterday right before the show did any good whatsoever. And in fact, the number suggests otherwise.
And I look up, it would be up and to the left, and I see FTR on jet speed. That sounds cool. I look down, and it's blank. I look up and over, and it's blank. I look down, it's blank again. What the hell is the point of this bracket?
I was absolutely dying.
Did they forget? A funny thing happened. The World Heavyweight Champion went into a match against a lower mid-card guy, beat the snot out of him, and pinned him with his finish in 3 minutes.
Yep.
And I thought, when does AEW start? I was confused. So it is FTR versus Jet Speed and the only teams in this tournament.
God damn, what a match, though.
What a sprint.
If every non-existent match after this is as good as this one, that'll be a hell of a tournament.
But I have 2 herniated discs going into my spinal cord. I should be back by Forbidden Door, which of course is in London.
I almost died when he said that. That's the end of August.
Yeah.
You're going to be back in a month?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Where's the doctor?
And honestly, if I got 2 herniated discs, I'm announcing my month off via Skype.
Skype's dead, by the way. Come on. Zoom.
FaceTime.
Get with the program, brother. This fucker Don, by the way, did you notice during this match he said that Hechisaro's taken 70% of this match?
I did. I had just written it was 50-50, but Don corrected
me.
you
fucker. Trolling me.
So your main event is Mark Briscoe versus Claudio Castagnoli, who does the greatest entrance ever. They used every shot of this beautiful building, the ceiling, the arches, the lighting, the everything.
I like the show, though.
I thought it was okay.
But it was weird.
It was
a weird edition of Dynamite.
It was weird.
But luckily for them, NXT was much weirder.
So Booker comes out, does a live entrance in his hometown to fire up the crowd and to screw up Blake Monroe's name.
So he did call her Monica Monroe.
Yes.
There is a wrestler in Reality of Wrestling named Monica Monroe.
He explained this. For the record, Monica Monroe, better name than Blake Monroe. The stage has broken underneath Ricky Saints.
It must fucking suck to be poor Ricky.
Oh.
Because have you ever been walking and just like you step off a curb you didn't know was there, and your back is destroyed
I
for
swear
weeks?
to God, like half the time I walk out of your house, I forget how many steps there are.
And this giant Jasper looks down in the hole and he's like, all right, fucker, here I come.
Yeah.
And he leaps off and hits him with a fucking senton.
So Taker warns him, you are, quote, a little too light in the ass to step to an OG. So he throws a punch. Taker catches it, choke slams him. Everyone cheers. Music plays. He leaves. And I thought, okay, that was fun and entertaining. What now?
Nothing.
Nothing. The answer's nothing.
Nothing.
I know the answer's nothing.
It's the old school, let's give this young guy the rub. God, they're fucking murdering poor Trick to try to get over Undertaker for a show that nobody is watching. So it sucked. This was the worst thing on the show, dude. I don't know why you're mad at the main event. This was terrible. The match itself was just totally there. Blake didn't stand out at all. But the post-match was very good, where Jordan's just murdering all these nerds, and she's killing these dudes. And then out of the blue, Blake hits her headbutt and DDTs her on the chair. Post-match, I thought was very good.
He dubs Ethan a bumhole boy, and that is a quote.
He called him a bumhole boy.
Yes.
Even Ethan was trying so hard not to crack, and he couldn't help himself, and he laughed.
Yes. Javon, I need some advice. Javon is surprised. I'm only 21, bro. Yoshiki says, in his exact tone, "You're right, never mind." I laughed, and I laughed, and I laughed, and I laughed. I went back to make sure I actually heard it correctly. That's how it went down. And if Charlie wins, Tavion, you stay in the North Quarter category with a smile on your face. Tavion, if you win, you're free. That's the exact same steps they had last time when Charlie won. Why would he do a rematch? Why would he risk this again?
Shot an angle for a match we have already seen.
Yes.
I thought this match was fucking great. And they only got like 11 minutes. And granted, it really got good when everyone just started beating the shit out of each other.
And it actually had a three-way match?
Yes.
The kickout is so mighty that Inamura, the former sumo wrestler, goes flying through the air, lands on Josh Briggs. Josh is forced to kick out, and Inamura tries to apologize for competing and trying to win a three-way match that they all signed and all agreed to. If this is not my job, I would turn it off right now and never, ever watch this bullshit show ever, ever again.
Wow.